channel. Today's makeup look is on this prom inspired super simple makeup look. I use all drugstore and affordable items, so everything here is under $15. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe down below and let's get started. Alright, so to begin this makeup look, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer to prime my lids for shadow, and then I just blend that out with the Morphe blending sponge. For eyeshadow, I'm going into the Milani Bold Obsessions palette, and I'm taking just the matte white shade and setting that concealer. To use as a transition shade and blend into the crease, I'm going into this sandy orangey brown shade, popping that in the crease and just blending it everywhere. And for this step, I am using the Morphe M76 brush. So just blend that all over. Next, I go into a smaller e.l.f. brush and take the dark brown and pop this in the, it's called the outer V, so it's about the outer third of the lid, just to deepen that up. And I keep this right below the crease, and then I'll go back into my blending brush and blend those two shades together and diffuse them together. And I just repeat this step until I like how dark it looks on the outer portion. And then blend again. And then I go into that gorgeous champagne shade and take a packing brush, pack that on, and then I'll spritz it with some of my Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Spray just to intensify the shadow, and I'm packing this over my entire lid. Then blend everything together. Then I go into a liner brush and take the black and use this as a liner, and I just apply it really close to my lash line. And then I go into my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara and apply it to my upper lashes. Then to go into the face, I am taking two primers. You don't necessarily have to use two primers. I just like the effects that these both give. So the first one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. It is the dewy one. And then I go into the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. And I just apply this where I have more pores. Then I go to my Morphe sponge, take my foundation, and today I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This is a great foundation for pictures. It looks beautiful and just flawless. Then I just pounce it all in with my sponge and blend away. I go back into the concealer that I used to prime my lids, which is the Makeup Revolution one, and highlight underneath my eyes, down my nose, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and then right in between my eyebrows, just on the high points of my face. And I also put some on the sides of my lips and nose area, and then I just blend it out again. To set all the liquid products down, I go into the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair, and I will bake and set the entire face with this with my sponge. This sponge is great for that step because it has that nice pointy edge, so you can carve out your cheekbones and anywhere else you might want to bake. Then I finish up my lower lash line. I go into the LA the LA Girl Glide Gel Eyeliner in Very Black. And then I'll go into the same shadows I used in a reverse order. So I'll go into the black, and then I go into the sandy brown. And smudge out the black. Then I go into the Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara and coat my lower lashes. And for the most part, the eyes are done. So then to contour, I'm going into the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette in Dulce de Leche. And I just am taking the contour shade and applying this to my cheekbones and on my forehead. To bronze up the skin, I'm using my favorite bronzer, the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And I am just bronzing up the skin, applying it to the same spots that I put that contour powder and my jawline. For blush, I'm going into the e.l.f. blush in Tickled Pink. And I originally chose this blush just because it was simple and subtle, but I didn't like how little of pigment it gave me. So I topped this off with a classic blush, which is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and this gave me the finish that I wanted. And I also apply a little bit of the blush to my forehead just to kind of make everything look more cohesive. I take some more of the Maybelline powder and carve out my cheekbones. I felt like I brought the blush a little too low, which is a quick fix if you feel like you bring any products too low on your cheekbones. For highlight, I'm going into the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Glow. It is their like shimmer brick palette, and I'm taking the two lighter rose and applying it to my cheekbones and my nose. And then I blend everything out. Then I'm going into the Milani, back into the Milani palette and taking the eyeshadow we put on our lids and putting it on our inner corners to brighten everything up. Then I brush off all the powder, make sure my mascara is drying. For lipstick, I'm going into a liquid lip, which is a great choice that will last you all day. And this is the Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline, and mine is in Seductress. Then I set everything with the Catrice Prime and Fine. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This look was super easy and super quick for me to do, and I think for beginners it would take maybe 30 minutes. It's not a crazy complicated look, but if you're not used to all of these steps, it just might take a little longer. But the reason I chose these colors is because I think this eye look will go well with any color dress you may choose to wear for prom. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.